I used to live paycheck to paycheck, constantly stressed about money, and unsure of how to build a secure future. But everything changed when I followed a simple, step-by-step financial plan. One that helped me pay off debt, start saving with purpose, and finally take control of my money. In this video, I'm sharing that exact plan with you. It's not complicated, and you don't need a finance degree to make it work. If it changed my life, it can absolutely change yours too. Let's dive in. Today we will talk about the financial plan that changed my life and can change yours too. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. From financial chaos to clarity, a wake-up call. Not long ago, my financial life was a mess. I had credit card debt creeping past $10,000, no emergency savings, and lived in a constant state of anxiety over money. Every payday felt like a reset button, and yet the cycle of overspending, undersaving, and financial confusion repeated itself. I knew something had to change when an unexpected $400 car repair wiped out my checking account and forced me to borrow from a friend. That moment felt like rock bottom. I realized that my stress wasn't just about how much money I earned, it was about how I managed it. I decided to take full control of my finances and build a plan from the ground up. What followed was a structured, disciplined, and transformative journey. One that not only helped me achieve financial stability, but gave me freedom, confidence, and long-term vision. 2. Building the foundation. Understanding where every dollar goes. The first and most crucial step I took was brutally honest self-assessment. I tracked every single expense for 30 days, every coffee, every bill, every impulse buy. I used a simple spreadsheet, but apps like YNAB or Mint can also help. The goal was to understand exactly where my money was going. What shocked me was how small, unconscious habits were draining my finances. $300 month on takeout, $150 on unused subscriptions, and dozens of $5, $20 purchases that added up to hundreds. This exercise wasn't just about cutting spending, it was about reclaiming control. Once I had a full financial picture, I categorized all expenses into essentials, like rent, groceries, insurance, non-essentials, and debt payments. From there, I built a zero-based budget. Every dollar I earned was assigned a job before the month even began. This alone made me feel more empowered than ever. 3. Creating a budget that actually works and sticks. Most people hate budgeting because it feels restrictive, but my approach made it freeing. Instead of trying to guess or force unrealistic limits, I used my real numbers to build a sustainable, flexible monthly plan. I used the 50-30/20 rule as a base. 50% of income for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for saving or debt repayment. But I tweaked it over time. For the first 12 months, I flipped the model, focusing on aggressively cutting wants to funnel 30 to 40% toward debt and savings. I also created weekly check-ins to adjust the budget, track progress, and celebrate small wins, like paying off a credit card or sticking to my grocery budget. Budgeting wasn't about perfection. It was about awareness and continuous improvement. The key was automation. I set up automatic transfers for savings and bill payments, so I didn't rely on willpower alone. 4. The emergency fund, my personal safety net. Before aggressively tackling debt, I prioritized building an emergency fund. My goal was $1,000 initially, a small cushion that could prevent future setbacks or becoming financial disasters. I sold unused items on eBay, cut cable, and even took on a few weekend gigs to build this fund quickly. Once I hit the $1,000 mark, the sense of relief was immediate. I later grew this fund to cover 3 to 6 months of essential expenses, which became crucial when unexpected medical costs hit or freelance income dipped. Having that buffer turned financial emergencies into mere inconveniences. It also gave me peace of mind to take calculated risks, like changing jobs or investing. If you don't have one, start now. Even $25/week can add up fast. 5. Destroying debt. The snowball method that worked. Once I had my budget and emergency fund in place, I tackled my debt with laser focus. I used the debt snowball method, where I listed all my debts from smallest to largest, regardless of interest rate. I paid the minimum on everything except the smallest debt, which I attacked with any extra cash. The psychological boost from knocking out the first credit card was incredible. It built momentum. Every time I paid one off, I rolled that payment amount into the next debt. I also called my lenders to negotiate lower interest rates and transferred some balances to 0% APR promotional cards to save money. Within 18 months, I was completely debt-free. That period required sacrifice, less eating out, no vacations. But the freedom of zero consumer debt was worth every bit of effort. 6. Investing for the future. From zero to wealth builder. With no debt dragging me down and an emergency fund in place, I turned my focus to investing. I started with my employer's $401, contributing enough to get the full match, free money. Then I opened a Roth IRA and committed to monthly contributions, even if it was just $100. I chose low-cost index funds that track the entire market. Nothing fancy, just consistent growth over time. I also educated myself on compound interest, asset allocation, and the power of time. Investing, I realized, wasn't about timing the market, but about timing the market. I also used robo-advisors like Betterment for ease. Watching my net worth grow slowly but surely was one of the most fulfilling aspects of the plan. Today, investing is as routine for me as paying rent, and it's the cornerstone of my long-term wealth. 7. Lifestyle alignment. Spending with intention, not guilt. The most surprising part of this journey was how my mindset around money evolved. I no longer chased short-term dopamine hits from shopping or dining out. Instead, I prioritized spending on things that truly aligned with my values, like travel, quality time with family, and personal development. I created a fun fund so I could enjoy life guilt-free, and I learned to delay gratification without feeling deprived. I stopped comparing myself to others and found joy in simplicity. Minimalism and mindfulness became financial tools. I also set smart goals, like saving for a home, building a passive income stream, and retiring early, and reverse engineered them into my budget. My financial plan wasn't just about numbers. It was about creating a life I didn't need to escape from. 8. Paying it forward. How this plan can change your life too. If you're feeling overwhelmed or stuck, I want you to know you don't need a six-figure salary or a financial advisor to turn things around. What changed my life was consistency, clarity, and commitment. The plan I followed wasn't revolutionary. It was simple but powerful. Track your spending. Build a realistic budget. Start an emergency fund. Kill your debt. Invest early and often. Align your lifestyle with your values. These steps can work for anyone. And once you begin, progress happens faster than you think. You'll sleep better. You'll stop fearing your bank account. You'll start dreaming again. Because money will no longer be a source of stress, but a tool for freedom. If I could do it, starting from financial chaos, so can you. This plan didn't just change my bank balance, it changed my life. And it can change yours too, one step at a time. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.